This is me after 1 year of training. This is also me 15 years later. I don't know what happened. I trained 5 times a week, I ate pretty good, but I always end up right back where I started. So this year my goal is to devote myself to the gym and find out what the hell's going on, what's really hindering my gains, and hopefully by the end of it, I look like my teenage inspiration. I'm ready to put my body through hell, but I bet you if I train with my current knowledge, I'll just end up looking the same. So I turned to the Bible and asked help from the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I sat down and condensed the research, and it turns out there's 6 factors that contribute to hypertrophy: intensity, nutrition, progressive overload, recovery, programming, technique. And for my first revelation, I picked intensity. This is because I have a feeling this is where I fucked up. Like, did I put down the weights because I hit failure? Or did I put them down because it was starting to get hard? So to test it, I'll be doing a method where failure determines the end of the set rather than repetitions. If I end up doing more reps than before using this method, that will confirm intensity was an issue. Let's take a look. Yep, intensity was a problem. It's funny, I used to think I was training really hard, but now I know I was training as hard as 80s aerobics. 2 things I can learn from this. Number 1, not to count reps. For me it sets limitations. Like I noticed if my goal was 8, I would stop at 8 even if I could do more. Number 2 is being honest. Because I realized when going to failure, I would easily slip back to my old self and leave reps in the tank. So I had to constantly ask myself, how many reps in reserve did I really have? And if the answer isn't 0 or 1, I would recalibrate and try to go to failure again. So over the next couple of weeks, I got really good at failure, eventually turning my normal human breathing into women-repelling grunting. So intensity check, moving on to nutrition. There are many mysteries in this world, like the pyramids, the Bermuda Triangle, people hating pineapple on pizza, and my metabolism. My metabolism is so whack that I can just chow on whatever I want and my weight remains unfazed. Like here, I'm downing 3 Big Macs and it wouldn't be unusual even if I lost weight. But sometimes I wonder, is it really my metabolism or do I have Thomas the Tapeworm sucking me dry? So to get to the bottom of this, I needed to count my calories. I went ahead and added my breakfast, lunch and dinner and the total came to 2400, which I thought was decent, but when I compared it to what the internet says, I was severely undereating. For that reason, I simply added another meal that was close to 400 calories, and within a week, my weight started increasing, as well as my bloating. So moving on to our last component for today, progressive overload. Progressive overload to me is sadder. It just doesn't exist. Every week, I'll load the same weight, and once I hit my target reps, I'll be like, hold on. That's enough. So this time around, I made it my mission to make sure every week I would either increase the weight or do an extra rep. So if we swivel back to my incline bench, we just hit an astronomical 60 kilos. And to overload, I decided to increase repetitions. Although it was 1 extra rep, I ended up failing like a lesbian marriage. So I let future me pick up where I left off.
Nice.
Now that I can do 10 solid reps, it was time I graduated and increased the weight. And because I accomplished so much in my life, this insignificant milestone didn't make me happy at all.
It's just one of those days.
So yeah, it's been quite a successful first month. Now it's time to reveal what all this training equated to. Firstly, I want to premise this by saying I'm 175 centimeters tall or 10 centimeters shorter than my actor lookalike, Henry Cavill. At the beginning of the journey, I weighed in at 70.4 kilograms and after 4 weeks, I'm 72.5 or 2.1 kilos heavier. Now, where did all that weight go? It does pain me to say this, but it mostly went to my waist, adding almost 2 inches to the one place I wanted to avoid. All that benching, however, gave me a centimeter on my chest circumference, and I received the tiniest love on my arms. The rest of my body was basically the same, or increased so little, it was unmeasurable. I thought I'd make more noticeable results, particularly with the upper body, but I guess that shows there's more to learn. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Cheers.